Hi, I'm Sam Schemmel from Madison Edgewood, and this is my prep profile.
Sam, you might be a dying breed, three-sport athletes
Yep.
in a bigger school. How have you been able to maintain football, basketball, and baseball through 4 years at Edgewood?
Well, honestly, I owe a lot of it to the teachers. The teachers are always there for us to help us with if we need to leave early for a game. They're really understanding. They make it really easy for us to succeed here. Also, just the coaches. Scheduling practice to help us as students is really helpful as well. So it's just like a collaboration of everyone working together, which makes it happen. It's good.
Now, one of the advantages of going to school here also is the other activities you can get in. Have you participated in like choir or band?
Oh
or
yeah,
anything?
of course. Well, you need a fine arts credit to graduate here, so I took choir freshman year, and it was a lot of fun. I think I got better at singing, maybe a little bit. I'm president of the ping pong club. Which is just kind of for fun with the guys every Thursday morning. So I just get a little dabble in a little this, a little bit of that. So it's a lot of fun.
Now, do you have a favorite sport, or is it whatever's in season?
Whatever's in season. I like that season. I'll be like, wow, I really love football. I want to keep playing football and everything. But when it comes to basketball, I'm all basketball. And when it's baseball, I'm all baseball. So it's just kind of whenever the season is.
Also, now your dad's been the president of Edgewood. I've talked to a number of student athletes whose parents are teachers. What's it like having a dad who's involved in the administration of your school?
Well, he's got a pretty unique position, so I don't always see him around during the school days. But when I do, it's just kind of a casual hello and stuff, and it's nice to know he's there, and I can go talk to him if I need something. Good for lunch money if I forget. But yeah, it's when I want to see him, I can see him. If I don't want to see him, I don't really have to. So it's kind of nice that way.
No, he was an influence on you. He's a former athlete too.
Right. Yeah.
What did he play that kind of maybe impacted on your choices?
He wasn't a huge football player. He played quarterback for 2 years in high school. He was a big basketball player. That was his thing. And he played 1 year of college basketball, and then decided to transfer to Marquette. But him, from a young age, he's taught me all that he knows about the game of basketball, and he's worked with me on my shot for countless of hours, stuff like that. So he's just been there. Baseball, he just loves watching me play, and he's a huge supporter of me playing that too. So it's just good to know he's there for me.
And also, you listed your mom and Andy Harvey as a role model.
Andy Harvey just came on the coaching staff for basketball last year, and he's just, I don't know, he keeps you level-headed throughout the year. He's a fun guy to be around. He makes practice a lot of fun, and he really cares about how developing us as players, not only as players but as young people. So it's good to have him around. I really enjoy being with him.
And then your mom, of course, what could do with our moms, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. I do not know what I would do without my mom. She's always there to calm me down if I'm upset about something, whether it be sports or if I'm overwhelmed with school. She's just the peacemaker, I guess, at home. I don't know.
You list your most inspirational teammate as someone who's had to overcome an injury, Matt Ripple.
Yeah, Matt Ripple. Well, Matt and I have been friends since we went to grade school together, K through 8, and now we go to Edgewood together. And we've been best friends for all those years. And he really, he's been there with me in the gym, working on my shot with me and stuff. And he pushes me. If I don't think I can do something, he's really behind me and making me feel like I can succeed in things. And him getting that injury during football was tough, but to see him still be part of the team and working hard to get back for basketball as hard as he can, it rallies us together, and it's good to know that he's going to get better and maybe be back to help us out.
Tough for a senior, especially to have to go through something like that.
He's been working for it his whole life, so.
You list your favorite athlete as someone from my generation, Pete Maravich.
Yeah.
How did you become enamored with Pete?
Well, my dad was a big fan of Pete Maravich. He loved the floppy socks. I loved the floppy socks that he wore for games. And he showed me a video once of Pete Maravich, and I saw his unique ball handling skills. And for his time, Pete Maravich doing those things was just like incredible. No one had ever seen it before. So his ball handling, his shooting, his body control on the court, it was just an art. It was pretty cool.
Now you listed a favorite team, of course, Wisconsin Badgers.
Yeah.
And your favorite facility site, the field house.
Yeah, to play in. It was unique. It was a unique site to play in because of, all the history that's been at the field house, and every year since I was in grade school, I helped my dad work at that event, the Holiday Classic. That's unfortunately not going to be this year, but I worked at that classic for a number of years, and being able to finally play in it and be a part of it was a lot of fun.
Now, older generation field house, your generation's been the Kohl Center.
Right.
Have you had a chance to be in the Kohl Center?
Well, I've never played an actual game on the Kohl Center. I used to do some camps there where you got to play with your teams in the camps on like half court, but you know, maybe this year, hopefully our team can make a run and maybe we'll get to play the real game there.
Okay. When you look back at your time at Edgewood, what do you think you're gonna remember the most about being here? Sports, school, or whatever?
Honestly, I think sports is a big one, just because that's where I've made a lot of my friends, and I've got to meet new people and make good friendships with coaches and things. And school, obviously, that's a big part of it. It's gonna keep me going through college and everything. But just all the memories that I've made here it's great.
Now you list, if you could change anything, this is unique. I put the Wisconsin Badgers in the Legends division.
Yeah, that was I wasn't really sure how to answer that question. There's a lot of things that I wish I could change, but with all the new teams coming in, like Rutgers and Maryland for the Big Ten, I think switching it up, putting the Badgers in a division with some of their rivals and stuff, so they can play every year. I think that's the best thing.
Yeah. What was your reaction when you heard Rutgers, Maryland?
Honestly, I didn't really believe it at first, I guess. I didn't think much of it, but now that they're starting to talk more about it, I don't know how I feel. I kind of like the Midwest feel of the Big Ten, but I guess expanding out east is good for Penn State and things. And I like Maryland, and Rutgers seems interesting, so we'll see.
We'll see. Now, from a college standpoint, your senior year, trying to decide, do you have any plans? Where do you want to go, or what do you want to do?
Well, I've applied to all Big Ten schools. I've applied to Iowa, Minnesota, Indiana, Michigan State, Wisconsin, and I've been accepted to all those. I'm still waiting to hear back from Wisconsin because they don't get back till around Christmas time. So, honestly, it's going to be a tough decision. I'm not really sure yet, but I've applied to nursing school for a couple of those, so I'm looking maybe more health services route.
So you think maybe liberal arts to start with, and see if and take
maybe
those credits.
Transfer.
Okay. As far as other activities, Edgewood's known for its community service and things. Has there been any project or things you've worked on? Have you done any youth coaching, or what areas kind of have you focused on?
Well, a big one is we do Edgewood in the Community every year, where we go out in the community to over 100 sites to help everyone out. So we get split up in different groups, and this year I went to the Arboretum, the UW Arboretum, and helped pick weeds and mulch and stuff like that. So it's just a good way to get out and help the community. And other things I've done is I've done a lot of coaching to help Coach Z at the basketball camps during the summer, where we'd have a team camp where it's all about developing in all aspects of the game, and then you get picked on a team and you play like a tournament in a regular season, and the kids get really into it, and they love coming to that camp. And shooting and ball handling camp, where that's pretty self-explanatory, where we just work on shooting and ball handling and stuff like that. So it's good to help those young kids develop.
Could you ever see yourself as a coach down the road?
Oh boy, I thought about it. Maybe we'll see.
And I drive my parents' cars.
Yeah.
What do your parents drive?
My mom drives a Hyundai Santa Fe. Love that car. It's got Sirius XM. So, and then my dad, he has a lease car through Edgewood, and then he has a Jeep Wrangler, which is a lot of fun for the summers. Get that top down. It's a lot of fun.
And what do you do with your free time? Being a three-sport athlete, I'm sure it's pretty limited.
Limited free time, a lot of homework, a lot of studying, some reading. I like hanging out with my friends, watching sports, playing maybe a little bit of video games. Not a lot of time for that, but just hanging out.
And the one question which you're on, dream date.
Dream
date. Thought about that?
I've always loved Aaron Andrews. I think Aaron Andrews would be my dream date.
Okay, it had to be somebody sports-related,
yeah,
right?
sports-related probably.
All right, well, Sam, congrats on a great high school career so far, and good luck with basketball and baseball this year.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.